Hey, what's up, guys? A cool video here for you all today. And it's something I'm pretty sure, I would say with probably like 90% certainty that you all have probably never seen a video like this done in this space. In affiliate marketing in general, network marketing, whatever. When it comes to organic conversations, when it comes to closing deals in the DMs, you probably haven't seen this type of video. So I'm excited to share it with you all. And I'm sure you all are going to really enjoy this. Now, before going on, as usual, make sure to like, subscribe, heart, whatever, wherever you're seeing this on Facebook, YouTube, whatever, right? Give this post or this, video or wherever you're looking at it, a little bit of engagement. Let me know what you're thinking about in the comments. If you agree with this, if you disagree, just let me know how you're doing in general. Say, hey, maybe I know you somewhere. Just drop a hello. And yeah, I hope you guys are doing good though. Just other than that, we just got done with Halloween and we're coming up on Thanksgiving kind of soon, a couple weeks from now. So go get your turkeys now for, you go to Walmart or wherever and there's nothing as there usually is, week of. So get the stuff you need now, get it early, and then you won't have to worry about it so much. And then you can just enjoy time with family, not rush and not have to actually kill a turkey or, ham or whatever if you really wanted that bad. So I'm looking forward to it. I love this time of year, holidays, Thanksgiving, Christmas. I love it. I know a lot of people are like, oh, it's so busy. It's so much to deal with. I like it. I like it a lot. And you can think of this video right here as a holiday special, conversations to avoid because you're not really getting this a lot of other places. At least I've spent thousands of dollars on like trainings and stuff, and I've looked at lots of YouTube videos and stuff. Nobody really talks about this, so let me get into it. I'm sure you guys have been thinking, come on, all right, well, when is he done rambling here? So, yeah, I had 5 conversations here I'd like to show with you all, just about conversations to avoid. And these are from my DMs. And these have happened like pretty recently. I was just kind of going through my DMs and I'm like, yeah, this conversation be good, this conversation be good too, etc. So I chose these 5 quick examples, and I'm sure you all are going to get some value out of it. And you're gonna be thinking, oh man, why am I doing this? Or I've done this before, right? So here's the first combo. This is one I avoided, and I just kind of stopped. So I said, hey man, saw that you liked my YouTube video post and just wanted to say thanks for the support. Just picture there. Hope you're doing well, man. Happy Halloween, by the way. Yeah, thanks, man. That's it. That's the conversation. So the reason I didn't pursue this is because in his response, it doesn't seem very emphatic. It doesn't seem like he's interested. If you wish somebody happy Halloween in real life, in a real life conversation, imagine you're going up to somebody and saying, hey, happy Halloween. And they say, yeah, man. Are you going to want to like imagine that happening though? Are you going to want to actually talk to that person? Like, do you think it's worthwhile to think, oh yeah, man. Oh yeah. Halloween's a great time of year. Like, where are you going with this? Where are you going to go after this? Yeah. Thanks, man. Where should I go here? Right. Maybe I could try and push it on, but I have other conversations I have to answer in the DMs. I have plenty of people to talk to. So I don't need to waste time or think that I need to waste time or with people who just don't even want to actually talk to me. And that's fine. Some people just don't want to talk. Okay, maybe some people don't like being wished happy Halloween. Like, that's fine. That's not really me. I don't want to talk to somebody who just says, yeah, man, when I say happy Halloween, right? Would you? Probably not. So just avoid it. So just stop it right there, move on, just delete, never think about it again, move on to the next conversation. Do this as soon as you can. As soon as you notice somebody doesn't really have a lot of interest, just cut your losses there and just move on. If you have a full pipeline full of leads that you're talking to and you're having sales conversations with, or you're building up to make productive sales conversations and the people you're going back and forth, you got some rapport going, keep those combos going. Go to those combos and spend time talking to those people. Don't spend time talking to somebody like this. Here's the second example. Hey, blank, love the reels you've been putting out. Keep them coming. No response. And then Tuesday, happy Halloween, by the way. Now, in this message, they actually read both of these. So these are both read. This is my first message I ever sent to this person. And this is the follow-up. Happy Halloween, by the way. Okay, if you just imagine, again, this is real life. You're walking down the street. You see somebody walking towards you. You know, you're walking on the sidewalk. You're walking this way, the other person's walking this way. And you say, hey, happy Halloween. And imagine they just don't say anything. They just look at you. They just look at you and they just keep walking. Okay, that's basically what happened in this combo. If you think about it, you know. Well, no, it was actually more like, hey, great, I don't know, great sunglasses you got. See, I'm giving them a compliment. And it's like, happy Halloween, by the way. And imagine they just like stare at you and they don't say anything. Okay, are you going to continue conversation with this person? I wouldn't personally. Again, don't waste time. Just like with this one. Don't waste time. Yeah, thanks, man. No conversation, no response. It's okay. You're going to get people like this. You're going to get people that just don't want to talk. Like, even though you're friends on Facebook and it's social media and it's, you're called friends for a reason. It's social media for a reason, right? To be social. Okay, some people just don't get it. Or some people just want to like be themselves. Or they might think, this guy, he looks a little suspicious. I don't know. Even when you're nice, even you don't do anything wrong, like even when everything goes right, people are still gonna ghost you. People are still like gonna respond to you. You just have to cut your losses as early as possible, and then just move on. Just spend time not talking to people like this, and then concentrating your attention to talking to people who you're already talking to. Like just use time, all right, that you have available to talk to people that you are talking to and you're actually enjoying it. Okay. All right. Here's another one. So this is the third example. This is a bit of a longer example, but there's a valuable lesson in this one too. Pretty valuable, a little different from the other two. So here's the first message I say. Hey, love the fall design here. Did you do this yourself? I was responding to this woman about her cover photo and what it looked like. I thought it looked nice, like genuinely. So gave her a message. Thank you. No, one of the ladies in my group did it for me. Oh, nice. I had a lady in one of my groups do mine too. LOL. Because I did. I made one myself a long time ago, but it looked artsy, craftsy, if you know what I mean. What's your step-by-step training you have on there? And I asked this question because in her cover photo, it literally says, do you want the step-by-step training? So I'm like, what's that? Okay, here's a response. Teaches you from the ground up all the tools necessary for success. It's a great group and so much support. I say, oh, nice. Is that through a program you promote? She says, yes. All right, so already here, I mean, you could obviously elaborate a little more than just saying, yes. Okay, you need to put yourself in like a imaginary scenario of you actually talking to this person in real life. Okay, if you're genuinely asking a question like, hey, was that a program you promote? Like, do you expect the person to just be like, yes, and then like look at you and stare at you, not say anything? Because that's what would happen in real life. Right. Well, anyway, let's move on. So I say, oh, cool. By the way, hope you're having a great weekend. Any plans for Halloween and such? Okay, no response. I follow up, say, happy Halloween, by the way, now that it happened. LOL. She says, thanks. I hope yours was good as well. I say, thank you. It was great. And today was good too. Went to Mass this morning for All Saints Day and enjoyed that. Otherwise, just been cracking at the old biz lately. By the way, beautiful beagle you have. I'm pretty sure it's a beagle. I had one myself a couple years back. I'm responding to a post that she had just put on her profile showing that she has a beagle. She says, Yes, I have 2 beagles. I say, that's wonderful. I like how they bark. Haha, it's a little different than most dogs. Got any other pets too? She says, no, just 2 beagles. Ah, cool. I've got a blue tick hound and a leopard gecko. By the way, I like the content you've been putting out. I like the consistency too, which is, I notice that's really the most important part, to be honest. Keep it up. She says, thank you. So you might think to yourself, like, okay, oh my gosh. Sorry, guys. I don't know why I get these. Anyway. So you see, like I was saying, you guys might think to yourselves, like, okay, what's wrong with this? Like, there's a little bit of rapport. You're both talking, right? So while this is true, when I was talking to this person, I really just didn't really enjoy it. Like, I kind of felt like I was pulling teeth a little bit. Even though they were responding, I was the only person who's like asking any questions. If you just are the only person who's asking questions, they're just giving you these like short responses that are like don't really take much effort. It's not really much of a conversation, isn't it? Again, just like if you were in real life and you're at a cocktail party, okay, you're walking around, you go to a table, you say, hey, what's up, guys? And you just start a conversation and you start asking them questions and they just stare at you and give you these one word answers. Yes. Uh huh. Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure. For sure. For sure. Do you really want to keep talking to them? Like, is it really worth your time, or do you want to maybe talk to the other 50, 80 people that are at the cocktail party? Okay, the choice is yours. And when it comes to the DMs, it can get pretty crowded in the DMs. You can be talking to a lot of people all day. Hopefully, you don't do that. You don't have to talk to people all day. You don't have to if you make your content right and do all these other things I talk about in my other videos. But you're going to be talking to a good number of people. So you don't want these conversations to be like you pulling teeth, or even if you just don't vibe with the person, or you just feel like, like, I just don't feel like talking to this person just because where's this going? Like, if you just asking yourself that, just cut your losses right there and just move on. Yeah, I hope that giving these examples actually like helps you guys like kind of know what to look for in your own conversations that you're having, because it can be a little difficult to discern that. And especially if you don't have a lot of people you're talking to in the DMs. For example, maybe you're just talking to like 10 people a day. It's the same 10 people. Okay, perhaps maybe like 5 or 6 of them actually don't even want to connect with you. And you're having conversations like the one up here, where it's just like you wish them happy Halloween and they just don't say anything. Okay, maybe you're having those conversations, but you feel like, oh, I don't have that many leads, so I have to talk to them. Okay, that's your problem, is you don't have that many leads. You got to fix that. You have to make sure your pipeline is full of leads that are qualified, and you can take this liberty to cut off conversations that you don't want to have in your DMs. Okay. And that's what's going to make the business more enjoyable. So here is another example. It's the second to last one. It's the fourth example. So this is like middle of the conversation. I say, hey, I heard, after he said, we just won the Rugby World Cup. Say, hey, I heard it was quite a nail biter as well. Congrats to you guys. Well, what kind of product do you want to promote? I'm responding to the right products, sales, traffic, which was his response earlier before I responded to all this. So I'm asking about that. I'm using kind of a lock-on question. Okay, well, what do you mean by that? Basically, I'm asking. And do you notice how he just doesn't respond, like, at all? And he responds like, okay, it doesn't actually have the date here, but I think he responded like 3 days later. He just said, thanks. Doesn't respond to my question. I say, of course, bro. Smiley face. Gives me a thumbs up emoji. Okay, you can look at this and probably ask yourself, is this really going anywhere? I think probably not. And the previous part of this conversation, I was like kind of enjoying. Like I was like, yeah, I'll just keep it. Yes. But this kind of gave me like a good excuse or a good judgment ability, with his messages here is just the thanks and the thumbs up emoji. Like that kind of just gave me a better idea of me just being able to leave the conversation. Especially when people give you just thumbs up emojis. I mean, not emojis, just the thumbs up Facebook symbol thing in Messenger, whatever it's called. Okay. The like, jeez. Yeah. The like. When people like something, right, in Facebook, it's such like a low investment, low energy response. And it's a high indicator that somebody's really not that interested in what it is you're talking about. Okay, maybe they're just busy. Maybe they're not interested. You never know. But I don't know. This is another example where I was just like, okay, I don't really want to talk to this person. If you have to think that like so hard, like after somebody gives you a response like this, be like, okay, what kind of magic can I string from this? Then just leave the combo. Okay, that's just the general rule of thumb. Okay, not always. You guys probably see what I'm saying. Okay, and this next example is gonna be more vivid. Okay, so this fifth example here, I'm responding to somebody who says, by the way, you play, I think it's an organ, pretty good. Say, thanks, man. He says, we both seem to do affiliate marketing, so how are you? I say, and yeah, pretty good. Momentum is high right now. Most recently, I've been very productive, getting a good deal of testimonials, warm inbound leads, more offers sent out. How about for you? And he responds like a couple days later and just gives me 2 thumbs up emojis, or emojis, 2 likes to, guys, you got to put in the comments. What is this? What is this even called? Anyway, yeah, so he just gives me this, and I'm not going to lie to you. As you guys probably noticed, like, this symbol is like my pet peeve. I just don't like it. Because when I get this, I just think to myself, like, okay, this person does not care. Like, this person care less about this conversation. Because more often than not, it is an indicator of that. They just don't care that much. You know how easy it is to just do this? It's the same thing as saying, okay, or K, or yes, or some short, like, not, like, no real investment type of response. When you see this, you just want to get out of combo generally, because otherwise, you're just going to be wasting time asking questions, progressing the conversation. For what reason? For what reason? Because they're just probably not going to respond to you, but so much, which means they're probably not interested. So that means that when you send an offer, inevitably, they're going to be like, I was never really interested. I don't really care. And you know what that means? That means you just wasted like hours of your time for no reason. So it is essential to identify conversations as fast as possible that you just don't think are worth it and get out of them. Okay, it's going to save so much time, like hours and hours and hours and hours of time in Messenger and in your business to actually do things you want to do. So you can just talk to people you like talking to people who are engaged with you, who are asking you questions, who are, who you vibe with. Like, don't you want to talk to those people? Like, if you have to do all this, if you have to talk to people in general, if you have to make content, if you have to do all this stuff that maybe you don't even like all that much, okay, why not just make it better? Why just not make it good for yourself? Like, if you're going to be doing this for the long term, hey, do you want to go insane talking to people who just like don't want to talk to you? So you guys get it. All right. Hopefully that gave you a good picture of what to look for in the DMs, and hopefully that gave you a better idea of what conversations to avoid in your DMs. And maybe in another video, I'll go over conversations that you should pursue and that you should keep talking to, should keep going forward with. Okay, maybe I'll do one of those. Maybe not, though. We'll see. Hopefully, you guys like this video. Like I said at the beginning, remember, subscribe, like this video, engage with it. Let me know what you think. Hope you guys have an amazing, amazing week and weekend. And I'll see you all in another video. Bye-bye.